Hey guys, and welcome back to Prison Architect, and it's with a fond farewell that we say goodbye to Yogscast. I'm so sorry guys, but we failed. I messed up a few key points, but I think I did learn a lot from the last play session, and I know exactly how I want to plan out our prison this time without making the same mistakes twice. Like for example, let's pause the game before the workers get bored and we run out of time. Now last time we had some problems with the solitary cells. We used the wrong kinds of doors in certain places, and also one of the key things I think is to make our warden learn almost everything there is in the bureaucracy menu here. Make him learn everything there is before we actually open the doors for the prison, because it seems to bug out for me whenever I reload the game, and I don't want that. Now last episode I showed you in reports that we have custom grants in our game. That's right, I installed a mod that adds a bunch of cool new grants, and they're quite cool, quite balanced. And they're kind of a bit of a get-out-of-jail-free card, if you will excuse the pun, because when you need cash, you can just whip out one of those grants and get a quick cash injection to fix your problems. Right, so let's take a look at the area we've got. We haven't got the maximum amount of space. We've kind of gone for just a medium, kind of average size zone, because no way will we even fill this. So to be honest, this is pretty much perfect for us. So what are we going to build first? Let's see. Let's set down the planning mode and get to building, some cells. Now I'm going to build the cells in a massive square with the shower and the canteen. Oh, do I want the shower and the canteen in the middle? I don't know. Well, I'll set out some cells first. And I'll start down here. Now the cells are going to be, that big. So if I just bring a line along here, close to the garbage, and also along here, then I'll divide this up into squares of 6, like so. Oh. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's 8 cells. So that's how big 8 cells are. Now we're going to want a few more than 8 cells, but we're going to want these things kind of somewhat together as well. So I'm also going to build some cells here and have these come up like that, and I'll cut these up into 8 cells as well. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to have to modify this a little bit to get these into the last cell. Okay, so that's 8 and 8. Now what else can I do? I could also put 8 cells here. Would that be a good idea? Maybe. I want the storeroom and the deliveries room though to be quite close to the kitchen and everything where all the action happens. So I think I might even put just some cells along the top as well. Let's try that. So I'll come across here and I should be able to measure it by measuring the cells down the bottom there. Right, so that's using this as a measuring tape now. Oh, if I delete this, draw that, and this should split up into exactly 8 cells as well. 6. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, that's weird. Why doesn't it do that? Oh, right, because... Right, we've made it 1 too short. So if I just put a wall there... Alright, so that's 8, 16, 24 cells for prisoners. Okay, cool. Great stuff. Now, the offices don't need to be anywhere near the actual prison, so I'm actually going to put these well out of the way. Going to put them in their own self-contained building over here. Now, an office has to be... Let's take a little look and remind ourselves. 4 by 4. So, back to planning. Let's put out a building up here that's going to be the zone for the offices. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? Yep, that's the perfect size for an office. But now we'll build another one next to it. And another one next to it. And another one next to it. Now this is plenty out of the way, because we don't want our offices to be anywhere near the prisoners, because there's actually no need for anybody from the offices to interact with any of the prisoners at all. So, offices and prison cells. Now let's accept a couple of grants, because that's going to help us lay out our prison. Basic Detention Center, I think I'll take that. Administration Center, yep, I'll take that. And... Cell block A, no, I'll leave that for the time being. No, actually, I'll take it, because that'll help us build bigger cells. And what else am I going to accept down here? Nothing for the moment, I think. Yeah, all these extra grants, we'll just leave them for the time being. Come out of here and go back into planning. So, a holding cell we're going to skip. We've got offices there, and we'll worry about the warden once those are built. We need, let's see, a yard, a kitchen, and a canteen. Right, well, these guys need to be near the kitchen, the canteen, and the shower. So what I think I'll probably do is put these right in the middle here. Or will I, actually? Because we're not really future-proofing ourselves here, but future-proofing ourselves in Yogscast, well, I felt like how good that did, because we didn't even continue the prison beyond, like, day 5 or 6. It didn't take that long at all for our prison to crumble and shatter. So, where am I going to put my canteen and my kitchen? I think I'll probably put them up here, and I'll attach them to each other. So I think that's about the size we want. And what we can do is we can have a storeroom here that leads into deliveries. If you see, I'll just delete this wall. This can be the storeroom. This can be the kitchen. This can be the canteen. And we can have staff doors that lead up to the kitchen. And that way, the cooks can get to the eggs and the bacon and all the lovely food, all the Jaffa cakes. They can get them out into the canteen to feed the prisoners, but they don't have to interact with any prisoners at all. And that's what we need, I think. So with that said, that's the kitchen, the canteen, a storeroom. So what do we need next? A yard, a shower. Right, so I think the yard has to be right in the middle, slap bam here. So if I just plan out, actually, some extra cells here, because we've got room for more cells, and future-proofing yourself is a good idea after all. And that should be 6 cells if I've counted correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there you go, that should be, what, 8, 16, 24, 30. 30 prisoners. That should be plenty. And then I'll need a yard down here. Now, do I want the yard to be nice and big? I think I do. So this can be the yard. Plenty of spaces for our inmates that either have a disco or exercise. I'm not fussy. And then we'll put a medical ward and a shower down here, I think. We'll have the shower just there and the medical ward there. And that's looking like a pretty cool prison so far. I could probably add spaces for more cells here. So I'll put 1, and 2, and 3. 3 more cells. Now that's an irregular number, but that's fine. We're not looking for regularity here. Right, and if I connect up the dots, we can have most of this be inside as well. Now obviously the yard has to be outside, so we can't have that indoors. Now where is our entrance going to be for our prison? I think up here is a good place as well. We'll put a jail door there. And only, oh wait, yeah, jail door here. Actually, I'll put a jail door here because the prisoners won't need to get any further than that. And, actually, no, I'll keep it there because that's a nice even kind of space. Right, so now we can put down the foundations and plan out how we're going to build our prison. So we'll put down, a massive set of foundations here. There we go. Now we'll link that up here. And down here, and down here, and here. Now, do I want the yard to be completely outside? I could probably get away with keeping everything else inside and just having the yard outside. I think I'll try that. There we go. And of course the common room can be inside as well. Oh. Okay, looking good so far. Alright, Wallies. And with that, I will click on fast mode, and you jokers, you scumbags, can get to work. Already, this is looking pretty good, and we haven't spent too much on the foundations, and that's a great start. Oh, and I almost forgot, our offices up here we'll need to plan out as well. So there they go. Oh man, look at all this cement being delivered. Man, I hope these guys don't drown in it. Whoa! I need to make a bigger delivery zone. These guys are definitely going to run out of cement. Now remember, this is going to be the storeroom. So once this is built, I can put that down and get them to put some stuff in there as well. Wow, look at all these trucks! Oh, it's like a construction site. It's a massive metropolis of construction glory. Right, so let's just kick it into overdrive while my Wally workers get to work and start building our prison. In fact, while they're doing that, guys, I want you to think about a name for this new prison. Now, this is a bold new prison. Think about how we've done it. We've got the same amount of prisoners here as before. Now, actually, I think we've got a few more. We've got a few more cells because we're going to be able to build all this from the get-go. But think about a cool name for the prison and drop it in the comments, and we'll make sure we apply it to the prison. And okay, while these guys are putting down all the building, let's go into names in the game and get a bit creative and a bit picky with the people that we choose to allow into our prison. So we'll roll the roulette wheel one more time. Oh, come on, get a good prisoner, Okay, it's Christian Viper Adolfsson. Viper is serving a lifetime for hacking the Bank of the World several times. He was also found guilty in hacking many online societies and leaking a lot of very private information. Oh, we've got Julian Assange here. Okay, let's get him in the prison. Okay, who else? Who else is going to pay a visit to our new prison? Remember, guys, think of a name and put it in the comments section. And we're going to get... Oh, I can't read that. So we're going to go for... Oh, Sparkles! Oh, Hugh Sparkles O'Brien is coming to prison. It's not Area 11 Sparkles. Don't worry. We're not going to bang up old Sparkles McClarkles. Although imprisoned for a crime he didn't commit, Sparkles O'Brien is not complaining, as he actually committed a whole load of other crimes that he doesn't want to draw attention to. Terrible, terrible crimes. Okay, right, well, you're in the prison, Hugh. And who's next? Dun, 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 dun. Greg Red Wizard Bazard. This hacker attempted to create his own cyber zombie army using a combination of electronic brainwashing techniques and some cheap parts from a local computer store. Weird. He was partially successful. Police are still looking for a few missing victims. Oh no. Well, we'll get you in the prison, and that's 3 names to start with, but it sounds like, oh yeah, our Wallies have completed the prison. Oh, good stuff. Now, it looks like I've enabled Fog of War accidentally for this playthrough, but that's absolutely fine, because we can just get CCTV cameras up in here, and that way we can keep an eye and keep tabs on the whole prison without letting it get out of control. Right, so what are these Wallies doing? Are they stuck inside? Oh, they might be stuck inside. Oh no, well I need to put a door in to let these guys in. Objects. We'll pause it here actually, because I don't want time to run away with itself. We've only got 16 hours and change. So, let's see. We want a big jail door for the main door. Oh wait, what? They've built it anyway, even though there's no door. Okay, weird. Okay, big jail door. Where are you? Big jail door. Large jail door. Here we go. Right there. Now, are there any workers outside that can actually do this? No, there aren't. All our workers are stuck inside, so we're going to have to hire another worker and hope he picks the door to put down. Okay, there you go. Come on, find a door. Oh no, he's going to actually go up and build the offices. Great. Great job. In fact, what I can do is I can get one of these workers to come down here and can I get him to build that door? No, because he can't get to the door, obviously. Right, okay, I'm going to have to smash the walls, I think. Material, demolish. If I just demolish this wall here, these workers are going to come down and do that? No? Oh, these guys are terrible. These are awful. Right, well, I'll need to put an entrance for the yard area here, so I'll just demolish that wall as well. Oh, yes, excellent. They've demolished the wall, so these workers now can get out and get to the lights and start installing those lights. Speaking of lights, actually, we're going to need some power. So I'm going to put down a power station right here and a water pump station right here. And I'm going to need a bunch of capacitors, so I'm just going to put one there, one there, one there. And I want to future-proof myself. I don't have to come back and get capacitors, so I think 6 sounds like a nice, good number. Actually, we may not have enabled Fog of War because I think it's just dark because there's no power in the prison. I think that's probably the case at the moment. Because these workmen aren't shining any lights on the area and I can't see inside here, even though there are workmen in there. Alright, so the power station's going in. Good job, Wallies. Set that sucker up. Oh yeah, tick-tock. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Tick, 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 boom. Oh yeah, good stuff. Right, now I can already start zoning these areas, I think, really, because I know what's going where. We want a yard here. Absolutely. We want prison cells down here and along the other zone. And we also want the doctor's ward, the shower, the common room. Now, have I missed anything? I'll need visitation eventually, but that's something I can build afterwards. Okay, almost done with these cells. Man, there's a load of them, isn't there? And once these cells go in, we'll get onto the canteen, the kitchen, and the storeroom, I think. And we can start putting in the doors and the walls. Because a prison without walls, well, it's no prison at all, really, is it? We're going to skip on the holding cell, which means we probably won't finish Basic Detention Center, but holding cells are junk, so what's the point, right? So let's see. Common room, you'll go right here, my friend. Medical ward. Oh, we haven't got medical ward yet because, well, I'll put a door in here so that we can get the warden on the case. I'll pause this quickly. Staff doors for all the offices. There, 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 and there. Now, an office requires a chair. Put a chair there. We're going to keep all these offices symmetrical just to save time and space. Office desk. There. There. Oh, crap. That's not symmetrical. Never mind. And a filing cabinet. Let's see. Up there, 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 and there. Okay, get to work, boys. Hook this sucker up. Meanwhile, we can start doing the walls down here as well. Now, this shouldn't take too long. Just bring that wall over there. Here we go. Oh, whoops. Accidental wall placement there. Already this prison is looking much better than Yogatraz. I've got a good feeling about this. A strong feeling. Oh, of course. Actually, there's one thing I've forgotten. And that is a solitary cell. Now, we won't make the same mistake that we made last time with the solitary cells. We don't want to have musical chairs going on in the solitary cells. What we do need is a couple of cells for our prisoners that are a bit hot-headed to cool down. In fact, what we can do is we can dedicate 3 of these cells here to be solitary cells. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split up some of these cells down here. No, wait, I'm not even going to do that. We've got a whole bunch of extra space right here that we could set as solitary cells. So I'm just going to build a wall there, separate up these 1 square zones, and right here we've got 4 solitary cells. That's fantastic.